Hey, what's going on? This is Andre Sweeney, the Life Specialist. Welcome to another edition of the Get a Life Show, the show that gives you the tools and principles necessary for an outstanding life. Today's segment is called Life Nuggets, and today I want to talk to you from the subject how to motivate your team. Listen, we live in a world where we have to produce. Production is the name of the game. If you're not producing, you're not doing anything. If you're not producing, you're not making any money. If you're not producing, nothing is happening. So, production is the main key. Well, we can't produce without people. We can't produce without qualified individuals who come together for a common goal, common project, common task to make things happen. So we must constantly deal with human beings in order to carry forth our vision. Well, when we're dealing with humans, we have to deal with motivation. People get depressed, people get mad, people get angry, people fall out, all sorts of things. And in order to get that production out the way you want, you must be able to find out what buttons to push to motivate your team. So today, I want to give you a couple tidbits on how to do it. Now, the first thing that I want to teach you today is, and if you get this principle, you're going to be very successful as a leader. You cannot motivate everybody on your team the same way. That's one of the biggest problems. We try to use motivation in a cookie cutter fashion. Every human being is different. Therefore, there's different things that makes that person tick. Therefore, different ways of motivating people. You can't be rah-rah with everybody. You can't just be hard with everybody. No, there are some things that go across the board. There's some standards that you have to have. But once you begin to get into the minds of your team, you will find out there are different things that motivate each individual person. Now, the first one is theoretical. That is the first way you motivate your team members. A theoretical approach says this person is motivated by education. They're motivated by knowledge. They're motivated by learning. Anything that has to do with continual education, learning on the job, sending them to seminars and classes, they love that stuff. They're brainiacs. They like books and 5 steps and 4 points to this. That's how you motivate a theoretical person. Okay? This person likes to be challenged in the area of learning. Theoretical people, that's their thing. So if you find that person, that's how you motivate them. By giving them more knowledge, giving them more training, sending them to seminars. Hey, it may be expensive, but it'll benefit your company to train your people. That's what we do. The second way we motivate our team is economic. They are into money, investments. What's in it for me? They like the financial bottom line. This person is incentive-lated. You offer them incentives. You put things on the table. They're going to go after it every time. That's what makes them motivated. That's what makes them tick. So if you have this kind of person, put some stock options out there. Throw some investments in there. You get this person every time. The third person is aesthetic. This person is into their physical environment. They're into beauty, development, balance. So you motivate this person by making things around the office look nice. Maybe offering them a bigger office, a more comfortable workspace, place with some air conditioning, whatever. This person is motivated by the environment around them. They come to work. This person may have a shoddy home life. You don't know what their issue is when they come to work. They want to be in a pleasant work environment. They care about the aroma. They care about the ambiance in the place. This person is very visually stimulated. When you make things in your work area nice for them to look at, it makes them motivated to work harder. The next person is social. This person is motivated by helping others. So maybe you do a fundraiser, some nonprofit work, something that goes out into the community and helps others. This person is motivated by making sure other people in the community are happy. And they're proud to be affiliated with a company, a team, a church that's doing something for people. They're not so into themselves. They want to see other people help, and they get on board and they're extra motivated when you and your team are doing something for people. That's what makes them tick. The next person is an individualistic person. This person is motivated by power, authority, leadership, and advancement. God, this may sound bad, but there are a lot of us out there who want to advance. There are a lot of people out there who want to work their butts off and get promotions. This person is motivated by the opportunity to rise to the next level, to move to the next level of education, to move to the next level of position. This person is driven by the opportunity to advance. This person is pushed by the opportunity to go from level A to level B. That's how you motivate this person. The last person is what I call traditional. They're motivated by the old way of just believing in your company, believing in your team's mission, a belief system that says, this is why we're here. I believe in what we're doing. I believe in what this company was founded upon. I believe in this church's vision. This person has a very traditional way of looking at things, and they're just motivated because you say you have a mission. You say you have a vision statement. This person is very idealistic, and they just want to be a part of something. They just want to attach their name to someone that's doing something for a cause. That's how you motivate this person. Now, listen, I just gave you a few terrific insights on how to motivate people. Let's go over them one more time. First one is theoretical. The next one is economic. The next one is aesthetic. The next one is social. The next one is individualistic. And the last one is traditional. Everybody in your team will fit into one of these categories. Believe me. Trust me. As a manager, a team leader, or whatever your leadership position is, if you learn how to fit people into one of these categories, your team will go to the next level. I promise you. Well, this is Andre Sweeney, the Life Specialist, and I'm here to help you get a life.